Do you want to sing a song to start?
You got a song in mind?
No. Do you?
No.
Look up a good song.
And then nothing but a good time.
Yeah, nothing but a good time.
Grind,
but
baby.
a good
time. Oh, I know.
And I resist, ain't looking for nothing but a good time. And it don't get better than this.
Here's to you. All right, let's just start the damn show. This is terrible.
Cause we don't need nothing but a good time. We're gonna start podcasting now.
And we're back.
Back at it again. Here we are.
Welcome to episode 3 on short-term obsessions. Today we're going to talk about life hacks. And basically we're just going to get obsessed about ways to do a whole bunch of stuff with minimal things. Or things you might just find around your house or that might just be in your hand while you're thinking about needing to do something.
Because when you got as many obsessions as us, you need to find the quickest way to do things.
I mean, every now and then I will take my paint stirrer and be like, God, I need to stir this coffee. Life hack.
The paint has dried on it. It's not going to come off.
Safe.
All right, well.
And depending on the color of the paint, it can just look like creamer. So
that's true.
you're fine.
Yeah.
Anyway.
It's not, they don't put lead in paint anymore, so.
Yeah, no. But I am Bird. I am here with Michael.
Hello.
Hey.
What's up?
So we just thought we'd kind of look up life hacks. I did a little bit of pre-research.
Oh, yeah?
And by that, I mean I watched some YouTube videos that made me quickly realize 90% of what people considered life hacks are just people who have like either no common sense or no understanding how to make a simple object work in just a different way.
What do you mean? Like, I thought it's all about being lazy.
No, some of these are like, took a lot of work. But most of them, as I figured out, is baking soda and salt basically cleans anything.
Okay.
And then if you put lemon juice on just about anything, it'll make it not just deteriorate or something. Because that's pretty much what all they are. It's like, oh, look, I put baking soda and lemon juice on a pan and it cleaned it. But I also put it in my hair and my hair dye's not coming out now.
Whoa. So basically, the format for this one, we've just found a bunch of like life hack memes, and we're just kind of going to go through them and talk about them.
Yeah,
it's
basically.
Hilarious.
That's pretty much it.
And really relatable. We do this all the time in our obsessions, mainly our building obsessions and things like that.
And there's actually a lot of good building hacks out there too.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, there was one today. I'm just going to kind of start off with this one. And I was like, not a bad idea. You take one of those binder paper clips, snap your pencil into it, put on the clip of your tape measure.
Yeah.
Now you can just measure it out, give it a mark.
Oh.
And I was like, not a bad idea. Wouldn't have thought of that myself.
That is a good idea. I'm looking at one right now. Speaking of like building stuff, this is for painting. If you're painting your house or painting something, furniture, whatever, for all you DIYers out there, it's saying to place a rubber band around the open paint can so you can wipe your brush on it to keep the paint off the side of the can so you can reclose the can. That's a fantastic. When you're like using paint and the paint gets all in the crease, and then you got to put the lid back on and you got to beat the crap out of it and then rinse the can.
Yeah, and then when you go out the next morning when you're already dressed for work and you realize that you didn't close the can, so you go try to close the can, you hit the lid, and then you get paint all over your pants. Yep,
Yeah.
That's happened.
It's a good thing you got all the poly on our podcast table before that happened.
Yeah, no, that wasn't for this one.
That was for this.
No, it wasn't.
Yeah.
No,
You've done it twice?
Yeah.
In less than a month?
Dude, I did that back in like October.
So less than a month?
It's February.
All the Christmas and winter months kind of just get rolled into one.
I mean,
winter.
They all suck, but...
All right, what else are you seeing over there?
Oh, I mean, I have one, actually, on the paint topic. This was one I kind of came up with, but anybody who is into, we're going to call it cycling. By that I mean mountain biking, road riding, whatever.
Bicycles. I want to ride my bicycle. I want to ride my bike.
I can ride mine with no handlebars.
Whoa. Me too.
I thought you were going to go into the song, but all right. Anyway, if you're into cycling, and you probably know what a tire lever is, that is the best paint can opener ever. Period. Like, the little piece of crap things that you buy at Walmart or wherever you're at, horrible.
Definitely. And then you don't hurt your good flathead screwdriver. Cardinal sin of paint can opening.
Oh, I know. So just get you, like, the 98-cent plastic tire lever, and it will be the best can opener for paint you've ever had in your life.
Even if you're not a cycler, just go to a bike shop. They'll give you one.
Yeah. They're on the counter. They're like,
I'm thinking about getting into
Tire
biking but I just really can't commit. I'm like, I've heard about these tire levers. They're good paint can openers too, huh? And they're like, yeah, go ahead and take one. Just come back and buy a bike from us.
Man, I mean, now depending on how old some of the listeners are on this, but they said you can take an old CD spindle and turn it into a bagel tote.
A bagel tote? Who eats bagels?
Who has a CD spindle?
These are two very good points.
Like, who goes to I don't even think they sell blank CDs like that anymore. You used to go get the stack of like 40.
Alibaba.
Well, okay. I'm like, you can't go to Lowe's. I am getting my stores all screwed up today.
Best Buy?
Can't go to Best Buy
Walmart?
or Walmart anymore and be like, I need 45 blank CDs.
I mean, you probably can. Here's one. Use a can opener to open blister packs to avoid cutting yourself. I've never cut myself opening a blister pack, but that's still a good hack.
Well, I definitely have, and I've actually used that before. I kind of always forget about it, but it does work. Oh, but your can opener has to be very crispy. Yeah, no, you got to have a good can opener that actually will like fit. Some of the blister packs they don't really work on because like blister packs are all made different.
Yeah.
So
I hate them anyway.
yeah, they all suck.
You can cut all the sealed edges off of it, and it still won't open sometimes.
Voodoo.
Here's one that I constantly or make my wife do it for me. Use a hair straightener to flatten out your hair before their big night.
Okay, so have you seen?
I make Katie do it because I'm always scared I'm going to burn my neck.
Or you could do it when your
It's going
shirt's
like
off.
I have a hickey.
Or you could do it when your shirt's off.
No, because I never realized till my shirt's on, and then I don't want to take it off.
Yeah, that's tough, taking your shirt off. So there's a kind of a trend going around right now. Life hacks on TikTok, which I'm not really a big fan of TikTok. I have the app. I don't really understand it. It's Vine.
What's TikTok?
It's basically Vine. Remember Vine?
Yeah.
Okay.
I know what TikTok is. I was being
I know,
facetious.
but it's Vine. So there's a whole segment of life hacks on TikTok, and one of the biggest ones right now is that you can straighten money out with a hair straightener.
Why would you do that?
Like if it's been in your
All
pocket.
right, let's be
crumpled up.
honest. Who's carrying cash these days?
Apparently, a lot of people on TikTok.
Not me.
Well, that's
Not
me.
me.
Me neither.
Oh yeah, all I got is a $2 bill to pay for this here Coke.
Well, Cokes are
Said
like
nobody
$3.
ever.
Well, and this Cokes are like $3.
And
now,
also,
so
do they even
you're
make
screwed.
$2 bills anymore?
No, they don't.
I feel like you could go to the bank and get one.
Do they still make them, Michael?
I've got one in my truck, actually.
See? You
My
just said
grandma
you don't
gave it
carry
to me.
cash.
It's in my secret compartment in my truck. My
Where's
grandma
that at?
gave it to me as a good luck charm.
So in a Ford F-150, where's the secret compartment?
It's like the where the ashtray used to be or would have been. You know?
Yeah.
All right, here's one. These people are saying to use bread clips to label and organize power cords. Oh, that's a good idea.
Okay. I have seen that. There is so many cord management hacks. I saw one today and somebody folded up an old basically gift card and they made it fit on the edge of the table and they cut slots in it and they placed all their chargers in it. Now here's my thing. It works, right?
Yeah.
But one, it looks tacky as hell, and two, they didn't mention about how to fasten it to the table.
Well, that's
they
what
just
this is.
they just bent it and pushed it over the table, but I'm like, that's not going to work.
That's why this one's good. You like put it under the table, and then it's just like, oh, that's that wire. Don't cut that one.
Don't cut that one.
Yeah, because sometimes in an emergency, you're like, cut the power.
I don't think I've ever been in that situation.
Yeah, well,
Ever.
Maybe one day.
I hope not. Because in my experience, anytime you try to cut a live power cord, not a good idea.
I'm still here. Ooh, here's one that we used to do at my old private school. Shout out IC. A frozen saturated sponge bag that makes an ice pack that won't drip all over when it melts.
What the hell's a sponge bag?
It's a Ziploc with a sponge in it. God! Look.
So
It's a tiny Ziploc with a sponge in it, and then you fill it with a little water or a damp sponge, and then you freeze it.
okay, and what does this
And
do?
then it gets a weird smell after a while. I remember
yeah.
that from elementary school.
And what
I
do you
think they
do
put
with
like
this?
vinegar or something in it too to make it like say sterile.
But what do you do with it?
It's an ice pack for when you get hurt.
Oh my god,
You get hurt all the time. I don't know how you don't know this one.
I just own ice packs. So here's one I'm seeing, and it says magnify your phone screen by putting it into water. Okay,
That's the stupidest thing I've ever heard.
that one is a meme. I'm sorry. Don't do that.
Jesus. Yeah, please do not do that. We are not responsible. Oh, God. Well, quit jinxing me, please. Thank you.
Okay, so and then I just saw this one again. So do you know
this
that,
is cool.
you know that you can open, and I'll go into this for a second because I had a thought about this earlier.
Oh, here we go.
You can open a beer bottle with your seatbelt. You've seen this, right?
I mean, in an emergency situation, I feel like you can open a beer bottle a lot of ways.
You can.
If you had to.
Well, and there's a lot of emergency situations where you have to open bottle.
Yeah. Like,
So
the next point of the game could
Yeah.
rely on you getting this beer open and drink.
Yeah, there's a lot of situations.
Yeah. I mean,
But
life.
I saw in a video a guy just so casual, like, oh man, I'm pumped about this. Reaches in his truck,
Car bar.
reaches in his truck, pulls. This is in like one fluid motion. Gets pumped about seeing a beer. Doesn't even seem to think about it. Reaches in his truck, grabs the seatbelt, clip in hand, pops it, takes a big swig of it, and I'm like,
Easy.
this guy is one experienced, and two,
You betcha.
not him.
Oh.
But I was like, man, that was so fluid. But then I'm sitting here going, you know, who do you think actually came up with that? And
Someone that was driving and drinking at the same time. And also not wearing their seatbelt. Buckle up for safety.
but I'm talking about how did a
Click it or
seatbelt
ticket.
how did a seatbelt get designed so perfectly
I mean,
to where it just conveniently
I hear
is a
engineers are
perfect
clever
bottle
folk. We're like, you know what would be really good for protecting people's lives? And also, opening beers, the seatbelt clip. Hello.
opening beers? Why are you going like Midwest here?
Why not? All right, I got one.
I wasn't done with that.
Well, you are now.
Right.
How to open a bottle if you don't have a corkscrew.
You break it on the ground.
This dude nailed a nail into it and then used the claw, the hammer to pry that out. I feel like
Okay.
that could go one of two ways. Really good, you're
Yeah.
going to have a good fun time with your new bottle of wine.
Or you're gonna have a really bad time with all
Cleaning
the
it up
glass.
off the
Yeah.
ground.
Yeah,
Don't do
but
it over soft goods like carpet, couches. Please go to a tiled area if you're going to try this one.
Here's the thing, though. Wine bottles are extremely strong, and then randomly they're not. So
it's like the faults in the glass, like the fault in our stars. You know, there's just that one.
we all have one.
No. Back to the life hacks.
Why did you immediately think of Fault in Our Stars?
You know, what's that one guy? He has a YouTube channel that wrote the book.
I don't know. Oh,
He just- he
I don't
does
even know
life
his
hacks.
name. Does he?
Yeah, it's coming back around. You see?
Good God.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Anyway, so don't if you want to personally test out how strong a wine bottle is too, find a guy buddy who has a pickup truck. Take a wine bottle, drive down the road, and try to smash a mailbox with. Now that's illegal.
Yeah,
but
don't do that.
But let's see what wins, because I'm gonna guarantee you Probably not the mailbox.
But then it's gonna break when it hits the ground.
What? The mailbox? Probably.
All right, here's.
Have you ever seen a video of that? I'm serious.
No.
Yes,
I
there
don't
are
watch.
videos.
I don't watch illegal things.
Well, anyway,
Online. Okay,
a
got
lot of people do, but there
me.
are videos of people trying to smash wine bottles and just like breaking their hands. We have a dog outside not cooperating.
Yeah.
Huh. Anyway, so that is good.
Here's
wine bottle, nail, claw hammer. Doesn't sound safe, but
Here's one that's I don't know. This one, I feel like this is a gimmick. How to keep your pizza warm on your way home. Has a picture of a pizza sitting in the passenger seat of a car with the
heated
seat
seat on.
warmer on hot. And let me tell you,
not cold.
if
Hot.
this is my truck, this pizza's gonna be cold by the time it gets home because it don't get that warm.
Oh God. Let's see here. If your shower head breaks, you can replace it with a Sprite bottle. Just poke some holes in the bottom of
Yeah,
that.
because that's what I want my guests to see when they come over
Hell yeah.
and see my
My
shower.
wife wants a new shower head, so that might be a good idea.
What? You said, like you're about to
Well,
say something.
a lot of people today, the manual transmission is kind of.
What's a manual transmission?
Oh, come on, man.
Is that like a Morse code? Like beep 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 beep
Yeah.
beep 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 beep, and
For-
someone's like clicking.
Yeah, I mean,
Manual transmission.
it was more common, years ago, and
They made a whole
now-
movie about that. It's called Code Talkers.
Yeah, but that they weren't so much.
Also
worried
happened in
about
real
driving.
life. Also happened in real life.
Yeah, I know. I got it.
History.
I'm trying to explain history here of
Oh, that's
something.
manual transmission.
Yeah, the manual transmission. It's
that
kind
not
of one
what
of those
you
things
meant?
you either have to have the skill already established, or it's going to take you a long time to learn it now.
Well,
And-
I don't think Morse code. I think it's hard to learn, isn't it?
Yeah.
A
Anyway,
lot of beeps and beeps and
we're
doops and
losing.
dups.
This was a meme, and we have escalated this past the point.
Oh, you mean like cars?
Whoa!
Whoa!
You figured it out.
Mind blown.
No, if you are driving a manual transmission.
Oh, so you should have started that with the driving part.
Oh Christ! Just make sure you always go from fifth to race.
Yes.
There's an R on the shifter.
Race mode.
Race mode.
You're gonna get a nice little launch into the air.
The launchy
Little flip,
Yeah.
flip over.
You might catch some shrapnel into the leg.
Yeah. Don't do that. The R means reverse.
Does it?
Yes.
I thought it meant.
But if you put it into if you go from like fifth to first, that's a secret code for turbo.
Here you go, right here. If you want to make some taco shells, just drape regular tortillas over the little grate in your oven.
That I can tell you, I'll speak for my oven. I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that 90% of people's ovens are just like this. I ain't putting food just straight up on the grate of my oven. It's gross.
Well, maybe if you clean your oven more,
That's why we have pans and things that are clean when you put them in there.
there's a clean setting on your oven. You can turn it on.
You know how it works? It just
burns
makes
the
it so
shit out.
hot in the oven that it just cooks everything.
So I forget who it was, but somebody this past Thanksgiving got their turkey stuck in the oven with the clean cycle on, and it won't let you open the door. It like locks it.
Yeah.
They cooked
Fire.
the crap out of that thing.
They made coal. They were getting ready for Christmas.
Charbroiled turkey.
Yeah, screw turkey for Thanksgiving. We're making everybody's Christmas present. A lump of coal.
That disintegrates.
Oh, this one's good. I need to remember this. I've seen it before. When heating leftovers, space out in a circle in the middle, and it'll heat up much more evenly. If you ever got something, it's like cold in the middle. This has a picture of spaghetti. But
Okay.
you like start mixing up, you're like, why is this section cold?
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, so
That was it?
yeah, that's it.
So
Life changing.
Okay, how about this one? And this
No.
now take it easy because this one's probably going to blow your mind if that did.
Okay.
heat the food for like half the time you were going to heat it, and then stir it, and then finish heating it. Wow.
That's too much work.
Wow. Whoa.
You see, the convenient part of putting food in a microwave is you just put it in there, and when it beeps, you take it out and it's ready to eat. If I have to do something in between that, that loses the convenience of the microwave.
Did you know that you can freeze your dish soap so you can make your own tablets?
All right, this is kind of. I feel like this one's.
I felt like that was actually a good one.
What? I wasn't paying attention.
You can take an ice tray, fill it with dish soap, and then you have your own like capsule things. You can freeze it.
Yeah.
You freeze your dish soap.
I mean, that's cool.
And you just put it in there.
I mean, I'd try that.
I mean, I might try it. I don't really know if that's worth my time or energy, but
I feel like this applies to all the bad drivers out there. You know who you are, women.
He's kidding. You can't say
But
that.
am I?
You can't say that anymore.
I did. Sorry, stereotype. That's 2020. Get over it. Use half a pool noodle to protect
Noodle.
to protect your car door from slamming against the garage wall. Okay. Am I wrong? Am I wrong here?
But then that means you have to put a pool noodle on your car door every time you go to open it.
Not on your door, on the wall.
I thought you said put it on the door.
No, it's to protect the door from hitting the wall.
Okay, that one's not bad. I thought you were like, put it on your door. That's funny.
That one's not that good. It's a paper clip to hold a nail while you nail the nail. That's what your fingers are for, people. Just be more accurate with the hammer.
Yeah, just don't screw up.
And if you do hit your finger, you'll survive, okay?
Oh, yeah.
That's not a life hack. That's a life waste.
A life waste.
Hey, this is the exact same fridge I have on here. I don't know what the hack is, but...
I'm going to jump on...
It says, take a picture of your fridge, and you'll never struggle to remember what you need to buy at the grocery store.
Yes, I will.
Here's the thing. By the time I'm like, I need to take a picture, it's going to be empty.
Oh, my bad. I got my sound all the way up on my phone here.
You know what I'm saying? Like, by the time I'm like, man, I need to go get groceries. What do I need? I got to open the fridge to take a picture, and there's going to be nothing in there.
I'm going to be like, oh, yeah, food. I need food. That's why I'm at the store. Oh, here, another life hack. Walmart pickup. Make the list on your phone while you're in your own kitchen, hit place order, and just go pick the shit up.
Yeah. Been trying to get you to do that for a while.
I'm the one who loves doing it. Talk to the other person who lives in my household.
Your dogs?
Yeah, my dogs hate
dogs. Your wife.
No, it's the dogs.
Oh.
Yeah. Their grocery list is so simple. Bones, bag of food. They're set. They're set.
Oh, I ran out of my meme page.
That's not good.
Yeah. Let me go back up to
here?
the top. I skipped a bunch.
This guy just said, here's a life hack you should know. Make sure when you cross the street, you look both ways.
Yeah, that's a life-saving life hack.
Yeah. No, this guy, he's got some good ones. Okay. All right. Sorry, we are getting off this, but I saw a whole segment today about phone case hacks. Okay. You want to talk about some cringy shit? So this is like,
I'm listening.
There was a couple where they use the example of females who might wear, yoga pants that don't have pockets.
Okay.
With like a t-shirt or something.
Or what's it called? Athletic wear?
Athletic
leisure wear? Athletic leisure wear?
Yeah. There's probably like 8 terms for it now, but they popped
Basic white girl wear.
White girl wear?
Basic, yeah.
Well, I don't know.
It's a trend now. It's trendy.
One of them was like, oh, don't have anywhere to carry your phone. Pop your phone out of the case. Put your case under your shirt.
Okay, I've seen
and
this.
Snap the phone into it.
This must be like a viral. You know those like YouTube channels that just make like viral like videos or whatever. They're just doing whatever's trending. They don't really have like a concept of their show. I've seen this like 6 times on Facebook this past week, so it must be like a trending thing.
I guess.
Now.
Here's my thing. Phone cases are designed to fit the profile of a phone with nothing interfering, right?
Yeah.
So if you think that it's a good to take your $10 knockoff Michael Kors phone case that you got at Best Buy for your
Michael
iPhone
Kors?
20 for your iPhone
Bruh.
27
Bougie.
and you think that that thing is going to hold up with your t-shirt sandwiched between it and the phone on a run, sadly mistaken.
Stop. That shirt is gonna be so jiggly. It's gonna bounce up and down. Oh, especially if you're using a performance shirt for running in.
Yeah.
Bruh.
Well,
You're gonna be rudely surprised when that don't work.
Let's hope you have the insurance policy. And if you don't, just go to Android because it's superior. But
I mean,
to
each their own.
I saw another thing and they were like, oh, you still don't have pockets and that's not going to work for you? Take a hot glue gun and in a clothespin and glue it to the back of your phone case.
Why?
And hook it onto your waistband.
These are the dumbest. If
This
you
is what
watch
I
one of these
mean.
videos and you're like, man, that's a good idea,
You're dumb.
please stop listening.
Yeah, because we're going to insult you. And I just did.
Just, yeah. We're here to tell you, don't, if it looks stupid and too good to be true,
It is.
yeah. Like, I have a friend that always says, if it looks like a duck and it quacks like a duck, it's probably an avocado.
Yeah. And you can spread that shit on some toast
And have a
and
good
have
day.
and have a trending breakfast on Instagram.
And forget that life hack that you thought you wanted to do.
Yep.
Let's be honest. A lot of these I'd say 50% of these life hacks they're what would you call it? Gimmicky slash.
Yeah. No. Oh, they're okay. So
It's
there's
not
like
going to actually benefit you a lot to do this. It's just kind of like, oh, look what I figured out we could do.
well, that's like there was an I saw and it was like, oh, you opened your sandwich that you wrapped in foil. One, why are you wrapping your sandwich in foil?
Dude, my mom used to do that. It actually is better.
Okay, but
Somehow.
they're like, okay, but now your bread's soggy. And they're like, how do you fix soggy bread? They're saying to put paper in it, which, okay, fine. Or you want to know what you could do? Toast the damn bread.
That's true. You could always toast it. A toasted bread is way crispier than non-toasted bread.
Did you know that you can clean suede shoes with bread?
Who has suede shoes?
Probably your wife and mine.
So,
Women.
I guess.
But I
I've
did
never
see
needed to-
see you can take a suede shoe.
Next time I'm like, man, I need to really clean my wife's shoes. I'll remember that one.
I don't know. I think you might need to have more of like a bun style kind of bread, some with a little more firm.
You come, what's that image? Your wife comes home from work. You're sitting in the closet, rubbing all her shoes with the bread. She's like, what are you doing? And you're
Cleaning
like,
these.
I'm cleaning, leave.
With your, because apparently
Just like crumbled up loaves of bread or like pieces of bread all around you.
but the shoes are clean.
Yeah.
You just have crap all over the place.
But it's like,
do it outside.
That's weird.
Do it
That's
outside.
weird. Don't do that. Your wife will leave you.
Just tell your wife that that's how she should clean her shoes, and tell her to do it in the backyard.
You were trying to do something nice, and now you're single.
So that one was kind of funny, but there was a whole bunch, and it's like I kind of said it earlier, but it was like, oh, you need to figure out how to clean this pan. It's like, first off, put salt in it, or baking soda, or both, and then either put one of the above in it: water, Coke, dish soap, Sprite, lemon juice, lime juice, basically anything, and
Use water and soap.
yeah,
Whoa.
tough.
Revolutionary. Okay, this one's kind of we'll say this one's kind of redneck. Use a muffin tin to serve all your condiments out at a barbecue. It will also help if you cut down on dishwashing.
I don't know if I
Bro, just squeeze the ketchup and the mustard out of the bottle.
Wow, I'm glad. I'm really.
You
glad.
don't need to put it in a bowl with a spoon to serve.
No, I'm glad that you made that a very valid point. These companies over, probably the last
these companies?
all of them.
okay.
All
Yeah,
the
yeah,
brands, all the condiment brands over probably the last 100 years or more have really probably put a lot of work into their.
Developing a squeeze bottle?
Well, yeah, that. some to the point where they actually the lids are on the bottom now. So
Yeah, and some
so everything
no drip nozzles.
Yeah, no
so
drip.
It's not messy.
So the
Messy?
fact that
Messy?
you are gonna take away all this work that these brand,
I'm insulted.
packaging engineers have put into that.
I'm insulted.
I mean, just throw away your muffin tin. Christ,
Who makes muffins?
nobody eats muffins. They're
I've
like
seen muffin
breakfast-
tins used more for making them little like muffin cornbread things than I've ever seen anyone make a muffin in it.
I mean, all muffins are is like breakfast cake.
Yeah. It's like,
So just eat a cake.
ooh, what if you put pancake batter in a muffin tin? How would that turn out?
Probably like crap, honestly, because you
It'd
know how
be
like
goose in there.
it'd be disgusting and like burn on the outside. Don't do that. Life hack.
Yeah, don't try our life hacks that we're making up right now.
But do
this
just
one I've always wanted
leave
to try
comments.
this. I might do it today because I got some coffee left over. It's gonna be cold. Pour your leftover coffee into an ice tray and freeze it. So the next time you use ice in your coffee to cool it down so you can drink it faster, it won't be watered down. It'll just
no.
be more coffee.
I saw a hack for this. If you have hot coffee that you need to have it cooled down, just take a couple spoons and just stick it in there and wait a couple minutes. Coffee will cool down. Because it's
Yeah, but
using.
then you got to clean the spoons.
Just rinse them off. It's just coffee.
Yeah, no.
It's just coffee. You're fine. But
Oh,
that way,
this
the
one's
the
good.
heat will disperse up through the spoons.
I need to do this to you.
Science.
Take pictures of your friends holding the items you lent them with your iPhone so you'll remember down the road.
I feel like we both need to do that to each other.
Yeah, that's a good one. That's the best one I've seen all day. That is a life hack that I will use.
That would come back and probably.
It's like you're showing like, look at this cute picture of my dog, and then you're like scrolling through, and someone's like, "Why is that guy sitting there holding a hammer? Like, what are you into?" You're like, "No, oh, that's my buddy. He borrowed that hammer." It's like, okay, don't kill me.
Yeah, I should have had Michael hold the box of latex glove I lent him a year ago.
Yeah. Well, no, I know where those are. I've not used them. You can have them back.
I don't want to climb up to where
I don't use gloves.
Whoa. What is
All
that?
natural, baby.
mean? Oh, yeah.
Yeah. My hands are rugged. 'Cause
Rugged.
I'm a man.
Oh. Yeah.
I'm a man's man. It's man.
My hands are just going to be covered in scars, so it's not going to matter.
And the blood of our enemies.
No, just mine, because I'm an idiot and I cut my hands open on everything.
Yeah, that's true. Bird has been at my house twice this year
He hasn't even
and
lived
cut
here.
himself so deep. He needed stitches and did not go get stitches.
When was the second time?
The one time was whenever I was doing the floors.
Yeah.
And then, oh no, the other time was when you cut yourself petting an avocado.
Yeah, that wasn't here. That was a couple years ago.
Fun fact, Katie did that like 2 months after you, but she like stabbed through all the way through her finger.
Oh yeah, I got some
And out
sweet
the other
scars.
side.
Yeah, I went right through like the webbing in between your fingers.
Oh, that made me cringe.
Yeah, it's a fun time.
Right.
Life hack.
Well, let's do.
Be careful cutting.
Let's find one good more life hack each, and we might start wrapping things up. See where it goes.
Michael's already over it. He doesn't like talking to me.
Yeah, I got shit to do.
Do you?
No. I'm just trying to get away from you.
Oh God. Let's
Whoa.
see.
Oh no. Oh no. My computer's crashing.
Oh, here we go. You can take your sandpaper, cut a strip of it, tape it to your drill,
Yeah.
like on your chuck,
Yeah.
and have a
I
sanding
like that
wheel.
hand motion you're doing.
Yeah, that's a sanding wheel. Look.
What?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I don't
I'm
like
not going to
that.
do that with my expensive drills.
I'm not going to do that ever, but
Yeah,
somebody
let's put glue all over my $300 drill.
and then tape
Sandpaper to it.
sandpaper to it
And then ruin the chuck.
and let the sandpaper run out
Okay.
in 2 seconds.
That one's not fantastic, but whatever. I mean, if you're in a pinch, you could do it. But if you're also in a pinch, just hand sand it.
Why do people do things like this? Okay, this one is somebody took a roll of duct tape, pulled some of the duct tape, like they didn't detach it from the roll. They just like pulled it loose off the roll, stuck it on the dash of their car, put a cup of Starbucks in it, and let it just hang.
I saw that.
No.
Don't do that. It's called a cup holder.
Yeah, and you are going to ruin your car doing that. God, people are so dumb.
And that's when he knew he
effed up.
All right, here's one. I believe this to be true. Laughing for 15 minutes has the same health benefits as getting 2 extra hours of sleep. I don't know if it's going to wake you up, but it'll make you feel better.
Yep.
We like to laugh over here. It's one of our favorite things to do.
See, here we go.
Sometimes we laugh at each other, which is almost always.
Here's a picture of somebody who has a cracked phone. They're dumping juice all over it. So
yeah, I see that.
That'll probably fix your screen. So everyone, if you crack your phone, just go buy about 7 lemons and just squeeze them out all over that thing.
There's like a YouTube channel that does stupid life hacks like this for stuff. And it's like obviously fake, but people are like sharing it like, this is unbelievable. I can't believe you did it. Like, please educate yourself. You cannot use a lemon to fix a cracked phone screen. That's impossible. It's obviously like satire. Like they're meant to be stupid videos and everyone's sharing it like it's true.
Like all this stuff where people are like, I don't even know what's going on, but they're just showing photos of people shoving like straws in their auxiliary ports on their phone.
This is weird stuff.
Like,
do not, like, y'all Google this and tell us what y'all see. Like, tell us some weird life hacks that y'all come across. Because we're seeing a bunch of weird ones. This guy's got a paper clip sticking out of his phone.
Here, if anybody who's a tennis player out there, if you have a tube of tennis balls and you cut the tennis balls in half, you can fit 2 more balls in that tube.
Yeah, and then you go to the court and you're prepared.
Yeah.
If you lose all 3 balls,
you got 2 more.
You got 2 more.
So
you just put a little glue on there to,
Yeah, make sure.
To glue them back together when you get to the court.
Yeah, make sure you use that one. That was really good.
Here's another tennis one. This one's kind of cool, though. You cut, like, 3/4 of the way down, cut a slice across the tennis ball, and put 2 googly eyes on it.
I did see
and then you can then screw it to the wall, then you can put stuff in it. It's funny, like key rings and stuff.
Oh, yeah.
That one's pretty good. But no, seriously. Y'all comment on our social media or on our YouTube video about some stupid life hacks that y'all seen. And let us know, because there's some dumb stuff on here. I'm sure it can only get worse.
I got one more.
Or if y'all have good life hacks that are actually like really, really good that people could use, let us know.
I got one more to send this off.
We'll share it.
This is the best one.
Okay, well, let's hear it. Well, okay. This one's bizarre.
No, this one's good.
Okay.
So, if you need double A's, but you are out of double A's,
constantly
grab yourself some tricks.
Okay.
And just wedge about 4 pennies behind them.
What?
Somebody did this.
You're assuming I can fit a penny in the small battery compartment that a double A would fit into.
Well, yes, you can actually.
All right, I'm going to do that and then close the cover on the back.
Well, you don't have to close it. It's definitely going to disintegrate and probably blow up. But
don't do this.
If you're just in a pinch and you need to change the channel real quick, just slap those pennies and
do this. We're not responsible for your house catching on fire.
Hey man, look, they had or you can just take a wad of tinfoil and put it in there.
This guy says that you can iron Ruffles, Lay's Ruffles. You iron them into just regular Lay's.
Oh, whoa! Can you?
Revolutionary.
Wow.
For all you people out there that don't like the ridges and all you got's Ruffles.
Hey,
this is your ad.
Anybody out there who wants to put Lay's out of Lay's original out of business, just go buy a whole bunch of Ruffles and just iron them and resell them.
Yeah, organic, made the USA.
Yeah. The other thing is because of the salt on the chips, you're gonna clean your iron.
Yeah. So it's obviously it's
like a win-win.
You just put salt or whatever, baking soda in something that cleans it.
So here we go. You can have 2 businesses in one. We're gonna put Lay's original out of business. You're gonna only use Ruffles and you're gonna iron them, and then you can have an iron cleaning service on the side.
Oh, because their iron's so clean.
And because you can just grab a dirty iron these chips. Salt's gonna clean that iron right up. Wipe it off. I don't see how that's the problem. Most profitable business idea I've ever come up with.
Yeah, that's good. I'd do it.
So on that, I mean, I think that's a solid note to leave everybody off on.
Yeah.
Here at Short Term Obsessions, we're all about helping people find ways to develop the future in business.
Make the most out of their obsessions.
Yeah. So there you go.
Life hacks.
Have a good one. See you on the next episode.
Thanks for getting obsessed. Hey guys, don't forget to find us on anywhere you can listen to podcasts like Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Podcasts, or the Stitcher app. Thanks for getting obsessed.